Right, we're off to Shanghai today. We got up early, 7 o'clock, had breakfast. Kirsten's, look, she's keen as to get to Shanghai on the metro for just 2 stops. Look at the sheer length of this station. You think that's long? Nah, it goes further that way too. And we're not even in the station yet. This is just out the front of the station. Here we go, heading up. Not quite work coming up into it. Look, it actually came up to the outside front of it. Check that architecture out. All right, we're through. Just a tip too, when you got bottles of water like this, always just take them out and hand them to them, because they scan the water to make sure it's not explosive liquid or whatever it is. Makes it a lot quicker, otherwise they pull you up and just make you get it out anyway. This is the station, pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's the biggest we've ever been in. It's pretty big because it goes in behind all these gates.
I love the ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling's quite cool. Every one of them is different. So people that say, oh, in China, you know, you go to one, you've seen them all, they're all cookie cutter. No, that's you couldn't be further from the truth. They have a similar way they work it with gates and stuff, but the architecture is almost completely different on nearly every one we've been. This station is a lot bigger than it looks. We've just come over to the back here. Look, the shops go right in the back. Look at all this down here. This is just like the side of it. Then you had that whole middle area, and they'll have the same as this again on the other side. Look how cool and futuristic the toilets look with the wall sloped like that. Just awesome design. And look at the massive scale of the verandas around it. Like, none of them have been that wide. Most of them will be like from there wide. I'm just going to try and give you the sheer scale of this place. It's not easy with a camera, but it is huge. Look at the people. These stations handle up to 10,000 people at a time. People come and make their noodles up here at the station. You can get cold water here and hot water. Make your noodles up and eat them. You're waiting for your train. Hey, darling. All right, our first red one, look. Yeah. We're in car 7, which is up here. This is the flashiest one we've been on so far. My seat was still warm from someone that got off. It's been eaten. You can smell noodles in here. Be away soon. Oh, look at all the barges. They're busy. Wow. You see, that's like a lot of the farming communities. Pretty big flash houses. Look at that. Alright, we've arrived to Shanghai. This is Shanghai South Station. We've got to work out which metro to get. We're assuming it's line 1. You think that would take you to the centre. Well, we got off at a random station. This is, what is it, darling? People's Square. People's Square. A little round thing in the middle. But yeah, I think we'll just head up somewhere. Let's see if we can find somewhere to get an espresso. This has got the Japanese vibe. You walk all the way up one side. There's another row on that side coming back. Look at those backpacks. Pretty crazy backpacks for kids. We're coming in to have a look at People's Park here. Have a wee walk around, see what she looks like. Hang on, darling, we'll go this way, then loop back around. And after that, we want to go to the New World building. It's a beautiful park so far. Check out that tower. And the skyscraper beside it. Of course, they've got a Starbucks on the edge of the park. I'm still dubious about this 8,000 Starbucks only in China. Someone's lying. Look at this, just sitting in the middle of the park here, because it's going to scare him. He's obviously a local cat, look, he's having a stretch. It's in the middle of this park, look where the lake was. You can see a big koi in river over there, they're huge. A few people here. You got birds in here, look. And then look at this over here. Look on the pipe. A little turtle hanging there. Check this whole building out here. This is the New World Emporium building. Not sure what's in it yet, but we'll go have a look. It looks like a big mall. We just popped out from there. Check this out. Look at that. Massive aquarium here. And look above it. These fish live underneath this massive opening here. A rock climbing wall for the kids, but look how high it goes. Are you kidding me? The kids are going to climb all the way up there? That is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's like 15 stories. Look at this store here where you eat. Crazy. Couldn't get to the top of this climbing wall because it only goes to the Madame Tussauds here. But check this out. That's a long way down, man. Look at this kid. She's trying to get to the top. Look how far up it is. She's got another 1, 2, 3 stories to climb. But look how many stories she's gone up already. Holy man. She's braver than me, I tell you. She's almost at the top now. We made it to the top, coming down. Very brave. Spider Girl. Quick Subway for lunch. What's Kirsten got? Chicken. And I went a pepper steak with some hash browns and a drink. That was about $10. Kirsten's was about $6. Not too bad. It was the New World Emporium. Yeah, I thought it was City something. I don't know where I got that. I'm sure it said City on the building somewhere. Look, here's a big Nike store. Check this place out. So this is the walking street. We're going to take this down towards the river. Check a few things out here. Looks pretty full on here. Look at this pink shop. Pretty busy today. It's Friday today, so expected to get busier by tonight. That's for sure. I just went in the Lego store. It's pretty cool, eh? Look, it's a couple of stories tall. A big dragon goes right around. It's pretty full on here. It's pretty big. Check it out. Big scale. This is obviously the main big square area. You got the old Habif store there that they had in Korea. I might go in and see if they got some small bags here. There's a big Pop Mart there. We're not going in there. Look at these though. Look at the post. Pop Mart posts they put here. Check this store out. That's cool. It's pretty weird. I just walked into a wall. These are like the same brand in Korea, obviously. Got a massive range in here, just as many as the other one. Look, hot spicy chicken almonds, garlic bread almonds, honey butter almonds, lava. They got chocolate, they got coffees, they got popcorn flavour, cookies, cream, you name it, they got it. That flavour there is legit madness. It's popping candy on an almond. It's actually really strong popping candy too. That might be number 1. Right across from the Habif store, there's an M&M store. Check this out. How cool is that? I've never seen an M&M store before. There you go. M&M travel bag locks. Look, you get little M&M keys with it. How cool is that? Look at this, a 2-story building. Got more M&M stuff on the bottom. China does everything big. Check out all the flavours of the M&Ms you can get. Look at it. That guy there just gave us some free ones, so it's our shout for the day. I'm finally getting an espresso shot, $1.50 out of the robot. My shot coming out. Oh, that looks pretty good. Not too bad. A little bit better. No, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Hit the British area now, where all the British and European buildings are. So we're going to get down to the river. It's going to be pretty packed, I think, today. Check out all the British buildings that were built. They're now flying the Chinese flags, look, not the British ones. Look what they've done to the bottoms of them though. Look at this. Look at that. Princess Sue Butterfly Pastry Shop. Looks cool. They always look weird when they're in these type of buildings, you know what I mean? Same on this side. The modern Chinese city, check that out. And then over here is all the British buildings. I'll zoom out a bit. All flying the Chinese flag now. Look at that. That's the Shanghai Tower. It's broken a few records apparently, that thing. It's pretty tall. We were right beside it, as you'll see in the footage. But we have to get back to the train station and we both need a pee. And I think we're going to stop up here and spray some Mozzie spray on because it's going to be bad. If we don't, we'll get bitten. We'll be a mosquito buffet. Heading to get our second train. Literally just pulled up for us, look at that, just arrived the next train. I don't know what happened then, but we should have been already in there. We're underneath in the subway. There should have been an entrance into this station. Look at the size of it. It's a big round one, this one. but we've got to get in. Lucky we didn't like cut it fine because there's so many people going in. Look at them. The escalators are chocker going up. Absolutely chocker. Check this station out. We just come in. This proves China don't do cookie cutter. Look at this station. It is round. It is a circle without a pole in the middle. Look, the whole middle is open and the gates all go around in a circle here. We're still in awe of this station, aren't we, Kirsten? It is mind-blowing. We're in the middle here, look. We're a bit lost as to what we're doing. Our train goes at 4A, but these are all shops here. But see, the gates are on the outside ring.
Yeah, they are.
But it still lets you know where everything is.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Coming into the outskirts of Hangzhou. Almost back on this bullet train. It was a little bit late. First one's ever been late. 6 minutes late. But I think it's made up the time.